with episode 12 of a Slice of P.I podcast. This week we are featuring the college students from Pawleys Island. I sent out about a text message to about 40 or 50 kids from our area, asking them some questions about their college experience. Got back about 17 high quality videos telling us about what it's like to be at their college and whether they would recommend it or not. The colleges that we received answers from were USC, University of South Carolina, the Citadel, Clemson, University of Florida, Westpoint, United States Military Academy, Annapolis, United States Naval Academy, and Charleston Southern, and even Princeton. Oh my gosh, I'm sure you will recognize a lot of the voices on here. They are just wonderful young people. And you will feel so good that they are the next generation that's going to take care of our world. So sit back and enjoy episode 12 of a Slice of P.I podcast.
Hi, my name is Brendan Hannon. I'm a freshman at USC. I'm majoring in finance, and I'm dorming in Green Quad, which is like a suite style quad, but we have our own rooms. There's 4 of us, and we share like a living room, and I share a bathroom with one other guy. And I like it a lot. It brings me really close to my roommates, which is fun. What do I like about being in college? Have you joined any clubs? I've joined the club golf team, which I've had a lot of fun playing for. We play every Friday and sometimes on Saturdays. And I'd say I just like being a little more independent than when I was at home and, not really having anybody tell me what to do. I get to do things on my own schedule. What makes college difficult? Definitely the course load compared to high school. It's a lot more studying and a lot more work. And with that comes a lot more stress, which can be difficult to manage, but I'm getting better at that as I go on. Would I recommend my college? I would recommend my college. I think it's a great place to study, depending on what you want to study. There's a great business school here, so it's perfect for me doing finance. What am I looking forward to? Honestly, I'm probably looking forward to breaks and to go home and see my family and my friends who I haven't seen in a while. But I'm also looking forward to getting more into my major and coursework that actually has to do with finance. Thank you.
Hello everybody, my name is Mara Tully. I am currently at the Citadel Military College of South Carolina, and I am a nursing major. So Ms. Loft has reached out to a bunch of college students, and she wanted to ask us some questions. So some of the questions she asked is, which dorm do you live in and how do you like it? So I don't live in a typical dorm. Dorms here are called barracks, and within the barrack you have a battalion. So there's 5 battalions, and within those 5 battalions you have 4 companies. I'm a part of India Company. There's about 100 people. So we have to keep our room in a specific order, and they do get checked as well. What do you like about being in college? I love furthering my education and getting really focused on what I want to do in life. I also really enjoy the challenge and the structure that I get from the Citadel. Have you joined any groups or clubs? So as of right now, I am a part of the Nursing Society, the Pre-Health Society, the Volleyball Club, and the Boxing Club. What makes college difficult? So here at the Citadel, it is not a normal college. We are military-based, so we don't have the luxury of just doing whatever we please. We live by a very strict schedule here. Would you recommend your college? Yes, 100%. The connections that you gain from here, the connections from alumni or your classmates, the relationships you build are just, you can't find that anywhere else. But I do recommend that you have to be willing and very motivated to be a part of the structure and discipline. What are you looking forward to? So personally, I'm looking forward to Recognition Day, which is in March. We live by a 4th class system, which means I am not just a normal cadet yet. I won't be a normal cadet until I get recognized by my upperclassmen. So I have to abide by their rules and do everything that a certain way. So yeah. Thank y'all.
Hey y'all, I'm Natalie Huntoon, and I'm a freshman communication major at Clemson University. I live in Manning Hall, and I love it so much. It's the only all-girls dorm on campus, and it's just the best time because all the girls are so sweet. It has a great sense of community, and I've met my very best friends right on my floor, so it's been so awesome. What I like about being in college is just having all this new freedom and the chance to make so many new experiences. It's been really amazing, and I've already learned so much since coming here. What makes college difficult is probably, for me, I've had a hard time separating school and home, especially living on campus because you're always at school. But it's definitely gotten better over time, so it's not the worst. And I would definitely recommend coming to Clemson, especially as someone from in-state. It's so fun to be able to see people from home, like around, but also have the chance to meet new people and make new friends. So it's been really a lot of fun, and I think Clemson is the best school in South Carolina, and it's just a great place to be. I'm really looking forward to more football games, obviously, and hopefully more Clemson wins, because it's been a little bit of a struggle this season, but that's okay. And I'm also looking forward to basketball and just all the fun events that are coming up in the fall, winter, and spring. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm so excited for the rest of my freshman year, and it's been the best time at Clemson.
Hi, my name is Cambry Werther. I'm a freshman at Charleston Southern University, and my major is biochemistry. I live in the Women's South building, which is predominantly all freshman students. I really like how spacious it is and how everything is so clean. I also really like how every room has a suite for a bathroom instead of like having one big community bathroom at the end of the hall. I think that's really nice. I love my classes and how small they are and how they incorporate my faith into it. Your professors definitely really care about your learning here and are always open to talk to you, meet with you after class. Spend their office hours explaining things to you. They love discussion in class, and I really like the small classes because they help you feel more comfortable, and you get to know your professors a lot better. I also have loved getting to make so many friends and meet so many new people. Everyone here at Charleston Southern is extremely friendly and so kind. I love getting to be independent and just kind of do my own thing and like kind of grow up and learn how to be an adult kind of. I'm in the pre-med club, which works with MUSC, which is amazing. I work at the gym here on campus, and so you also meet a lot of new people that way because that's kind of where everyone hangs out. And then I'm also a part of Render, which is a women's discipleship small group, which is amazing, and it really keeps me grounded and accountable for my faith as well. I would say the most difficult thing about college is learning how to manage all of my time, and just like making sure I'm doing schoolwork, hanging out with friends, my job, keeping my dorm room picked up, like just so many little things that you kind of have to do all on your own all of a sudden, especially on top of living alone. It can be very overwhelming, and I would also say the workload is nothing compared to high school. I feel like a difficult day in high school is an easy workload day in college, but again, your professors are always there to help, and as long as you apply it and sit down and actually make yourself do it, you will be successful. I definitely recommend Charleston Southern, especially if you are looking for a smaller faith-based school. Our campus is pretty small. You can literally walk across the whole thing in probably 10-15 minutes, which I really enjoy because I get to leave later for my early classes, and it feels not as overwhelming as being at a big school, which I really liked that because you don't feel like as lost, and you also see a lot of people you know around a lot, which is a very good thing to see familiar faces. And it also keeps me very grounded in my faith. We literally have things going on all week, like Elevate, which is like our youth group night. We have chapel every Wednesday, and then we also have our Sweet 16 events, which are the 16 events we do throughout the year, and they're so much fun. We have the Gardeniaville for homecoming, getting to sleep out on the football field, Bucky's Welcome at the beginning of the year, Boot Scootin' Bucky, which was our fall semi-formal. There's just so many things that people do around campus to try and keep everyone involved, which I absolutely love. And I feel like everyone's a really close-knit, tight family here, which is super important to me.
Hi, I'm Mills Maring, and I'm a first year at the University of Florida majoring in finance. I live in Jennings Hall West. I'm in my dorm right now, and it is a communal style dorm. It's extremely social. I have met some of my closest friends on my floor. I think it's absolutely amazing, and I would recommend anyone to live in Jennings. It is honestly so fun just to talk with people all the time and to meet new friends on your floor. I really like college for a lot of reasons. I like college because I like just being on my own timeline and being able to just kind of organize my own schedule. But I also love college because I love meeting new people. And I think that it's just absolutely amazing to not only be meeting new people all the time, but to see friendly faces on campus, because UF is so big. There's so many undergraduates that sometimes it can be a little overwhelming. But after a week here, I was running into people that I knew, and it just made it feel so much smaller. I have joined a couple of clubs and groups. So I joined Chi Omega sorority, and that was so much fun, and I recommend rushing to anyone. I think that it's so nice just to have a group of girls that you can kind of fall back on. Being out of state and not knowing really anyone here, I knew one girl and we're pretty good friends, and that was definitely a comfort to me to have her here with me. But just to be able to make new connections and be able to just have new friends and have people that I could rely on, it was definitely a great experience. I also joined the Women Empowering Business Club. It was definitely for me something I wanted to join. I am a finance major, and there's a lot of males in my business classes, and I feel like it's really cool just to have a group of girls kind of all with me, looking for the same goals, and it's definitely fun. And then I also joined the financial group on campus, which basically meets every Thursday, and then we bring in corporations. Well, I don't, but they bring in corporations, and we've had Disney come and talk, and Google, and it's definitely a great experience. Just to be able to meet these companies early and then be able to grow on that for the next 4 years while I'm here. What makes college difficult is probably being so far away from home. Not necessarily being homesick, but just the familiarity not being there, if that makes any sense. Having to turn my maps on all the time when I'm driving because I don't know where I'm going, things like that. It's obviously gotten a lot better since I've been here about 2 months. But at first, it was definitely a bit of a culture shock, too, because Florida is definitely not like Pawleys Island. It's very different. So it's definitely a little bit of a different culture down here, which is definitely fun and very exciting because you get to meet so many new people and experience so many new things. But like I said, it was a little bit of a culture shock. And then I would 100% recommend my college. I love UF. I love UF so much. I think it is absolutely amazing. The academics here are pretty unmatched, and then you throw in everything else. It's an extremely social place. Everyone has just been so nice. Whether I've just been getting coffee and making conversation with the person next to me, or rushing, or at a football game, or in class, no matter where I was, I've always just met the nicest people, and everyone's been super friendly. So personally, I would recommend UF 10 out of 10 to anyone who wanted to come here. It's absolutely amazing, and the campus is beautiful, and there's just nothing wrong with it. It's just amazing. And I'm looking forward to a lot of stuff over the next 4 years. I'm definitely looking forward to studying abroad, and I'm definitely looking forward to meeting new faces and being able to take more classes that are more business focused. Right now I'm in more gen ed classes, so I have a good little mix right now, but I'm definitely more excited to have more classes focused on more financial accounting and stuff like that. I definitely want to be able to take more of those courses, and I'm definitely excited to have those opportunities over the next couple of years. And yeah, I just feel like college, though it was a change, it's definitely worth it, and I think that UF is absolutely amazing. So yeah, I would say that anyone that's looking at UF, continue looking at UF. It's just absolutely amazing. Bye.
My name is William Barn. I'm a senior mechanical engineering student that goes to the Citadel. I live in Watts Barracks, which is 4th Battalion. I live in Tango Company. I like it a lot. The barracks are a little bit different than a regular college dorm, but it gets the job done. What do I like about being in college? I like all the freedoms that we have, and all the things that I'm able to do that I wasn't able to do in high school. I've joined a lot of clubs here. One of them is like club soccer, the Summerall Guards, the Junior Sword Arch, stuff like that. What makes college difficult is definitely, I'd say, the time management aspect. You don't really have a lot of time. You have a lot more credit hours and a lot more work that pertains to your major. I'd recommend my college, but only to people that are looking for, more of a challenge than a regular college. And I'm looking forward to graduation because we are only a few months away from it, and it's getting closer and closer. So, yep, that's my story of my college.
Hey, my name is Joe Phelan. I'm a junior history major here at Clemson University. I'm minoring in criminal justice, and I don't live on campus. I live off campus at a place called Grand Mark. It's a great place to live. I love it. I live with some cool guys, which make it really fun. What I like about being in college is, the independence you get from it, and also fun football games and social life and everything that it brings. I've joined some clubs since I've been here. I'm in the surf club. I was in sailing club last year, but I'm just doing surf club this year. And then some stuff makes college difficult. Like, I'm running my own business out of my apartment. It's called Turn Dogs. I review hot dogs. Now I'm selling merch, so it's going pretty good so far. And you can find Turn Dogs on Instagram, TikTok, anything at Turn Dogs, which is spelled TURNDAWGZ. What makes college difficult is balancing everything, balancing Turn Dogs, balancing schoolwork, assignments, all that good stuff. And then I'm just looking forward to football games this weekend and fall break next weekend, and keep it going. Just love living life here.
Hello, my name is Covington Loftus. I'm an electrical engineering major at Clemson University. I'm a senior. I currently live at Clemson Edge off campus. It's nice. It's nice for the price. I did a marching band for 3 years, but now I don't do that, and I'm just at the Catholic Tigers, Catholic Student Association. What's hard about college is sometimes just the amount of exams you have to study for in 1 week, or the amount of homework that comes up. And I'm looking forward to graduating and getting a job.
All right, my name is Alex. I go to the United States Naval Academy, and I am a junior. I am getting a degree in a Bachelor's of Science in English. The dorm that I live in is Bancroft Hall, which is the only dorm you can live in. Do I like it? Yes. I mean, you have to keep it like clean standards and everything, so it does the job. So what I like about being in college, I like the challenge to it. That makes me a better person, kind of all aspects of my life. And I like the kind of community brotherhood aspect of it. The clubs I've joined the Catholic Midshipman Club here. I've joined the Knights of Columbus, and sometimes I go to the swing dance club. It's kind of fun. And what makes college difficult is the academics are extremely tough, and the core curriculum is very tough. Like right now, I'm taking electrical engineering. It's a very tough course, obviously, and that's just even though I'm majoring in English. And just the time management aspect is huge. Being able to work out a lot and get in there studying and go to clubs and having leadership positions too takes a lot of time in your day, and you gotta time manage well. What I recommend when I tell college, yes. If you're looking for a challenge, you're looking to be a leader, you want to better yourself, I would go to the United States Naval Academy. Any additional comments? Go Navy.
Hello, everybody. I'm Tyler Fico. I'm a cadet at the United States Military Academy, also known as Westpoint. I'm in my third year here, as you can see by my rank. 2 bars means 2 years. And as you can probably also tell from my uniform, this is not your typical college. It is one of 5 military academies, the best of the 5, of course. And I'm going to give you all a little rundown on what I do here and just how it is as a student. So I am majoring in civil engineering. It's one of the best civil engineering programs in the United States. Very proud to say. Consistently ranks in about the top 5 in the country. I live in Ike Barracks, so we are distributed around a bunch of different barracks instead of your typical college where you have dorms or apartments or any other type of housing. It's just like the Army, same organizational structure, same standards, formations, uniforms, all that good stuff. It's pretty spacious. I have one roommate. I have previously had up to 3, but typically you get a larger room. And they're doing a lot of renovation on other barracks, so there'll be plenty of room in the future. I like this place a lot. And what I like most about it is really it's a lifelong dream of mine to join the Army, or just really the military in general, but also get an education. And it seemed like it was going to be really hard to get both. And this just made it possible where we just knocked 2 birds out with 1 stone. I also love this place because I make a lot of really good friends. A lot of people committed to the same things I am, same values, and just really nice people. The friends you make here going through all the tough times and struggles is, I've heard and I know, are your best friends. Another thing I really like is just the facilities they provide us with. Like, food is free. The education itself is actually free, which is huge. But the food is free, so try to eat as much food as possible so I can gain weight, get a little stronger. I hit the gym. They provide us with a bunch of nice facilities that they all completely redid, and it's really nice. The education I get in the civil engineering department is top notch, like I said, and the teachers very professional, very well educated, and very good at their job. You can just tell that they love what they're doing, and they've been doing it for a long time. And I'm learning far more than I ever imagined I would be. At times, it does get a little challenging. I am taking far more credit hours than I believe any of my friends in normal colleges, Clemson, USC, might be taking. And it takes up a lot of your weekends and your nights. They keep you really busy with other stuff as well, like parades. You're required to go to football games and stand up the entire time in uniform, which can be a bit annoying, but I love football, so to me it's not too bad. We also have mandatory company athletics, which is basically intramurals. I played basketball, and in the past I've played football, flag football, that is. But we basically just compete against other teams, and it's competitive, but it's not quite like an actual Division I sport or competitive club. So what makes it most difficult, like minus maybe the academics, is also like the military standards you have to adhere to and the military training that you have to attend. And a lot of it is pretty difficult and demanding physically, but I really enjoy that stuff most of all sometimes, especially during the summer. I believe it's one of the coolest things what we get to do over the summer. While like everyone else, all my friends are on summer leave, I am in the middle of the woods, but I get to play with cannons and machine guns and fly in helicopters and drive tank simulators. It's pretty awesome, and it's something that no one else gets to really do, and I really think is special. And then what I'm most looking forward to is another question I was asked and told to share. Is really just graduating, and not just like get out of this place. Like I love this place, but 4 years isn't probably going to be enough for me. But really just becoming a commissioned officer in the United States Army. So as soon as I graduate, I'm required to serve 5 years in the Army, but I will be graduating as an officer rather than enlisted, and it requires a lot of leadership experience, not necessarily experience, because you don't have quite as much experience as you might have in the Army, but instead here you have the education, and they provide you with all these tools here to prepare you, and it's really just excited me more than anything to go out and fight this nation's wars. That's like the basics of it. there's a lot of like really cool things around this place, like the architecture. Very pretty place. It's right on the Hudson River, hence why they call it Westpoint. It's at the Westpoint where the landmass juts out into the water. And you can see from both directions as far as the eye can see, basically across the river. It's very beautiful, and in the winter when it snows, they have all this Gothic architecture. I guess it's not Gothic; it just looks like a castle, basically. Some people call it Hogwarts. It's pretty cool, but like being here a while, you tend to not notice it as much. But every time people visit, they just they love it. There's a lot of things that you may not know at first glance, like the application process is one of them. It's very difficult application process, not just your typical essay and maybe questions. You have that, but you also have to interview both with like a West Point representative, and then also with you have to get a congressional nomination from either like a senator or a congressman, and even like the vice president. But I didn't apply for that one. Then you just have to interview with them, and if they like you enough, they'll recommend you give your nomination. So it's a lot more rigorous, a lot more time consuming to apply here. But if you're really interested in it, I think it's worth looking into and possibly doing. I'm really happy with my decision to come here. And I believe if you're the right person, if you really want to join the military and you really want to get a good education, and you get to do it for free, don't forget that part, then I'd say you should definitely come here. That's about all I had. I hope I gave you a good overview of what this place is about and what I do, maybe not on a day-to-day basis, but overall. And just thanks for inviting me on the podcast. Thanks.
Hi y'all, my name is Anna Loftus. I'm a freshman here at Clemson University in Clemson, South Carolina, and am majoring in communications and minoring in brand communications. I have experienced a lot of things over the past couple weeks being a Clemson Tiger, and it has been very fun, but also very challenging and hard. I have loved making new connections, going to fun events. Also, especially going to class, I love my professors. They are all super, super great and super, super helpful in helping me achieve my academic goals. I have also had the opportunity to be a part of the Clemson women's cross country team, and I've loved having the chance to represent Clemson athletics in a positive way. And I love my teammates so much and I've had such a wonderful experience getting stronger as a runner. I also have experienced a lot of challenges being here as a Clemson student with sickness and injury, and it's definitely been a little difficult, and also just making sure, I get all my work done and have a good schedule. It's so important having a good schedule as a college student and also as a college student athlete here, and I definitely miss my home so, so much. I cannot wait to go to the beach as soon as possible and see my dogs and my family, and I hope you all are all having a wonderful fall. Bye!
Hi, my name's Mackenzie Hayes, and I'm attending Clemson University. I'm majoring in elementary education and am living in Manning Hall. I love Manning so much because it's an all-girls dorm, so there's always someone to do something with, and it's such an awesome way to meet so many new friends. I would recommend Clemson to absolutely anyone because it is the best campus ever. It's so pretty, everything's walking distance, and everyone on campus is so nice and so friendly and cares about you in so many ways. Whenever I got here, I rushed and went Kappa Kappa Gamma. I've loved it so much already, and all of the girls in my sorority as well as all the other sororities are so nice and so friendly, and it's just been such an awesome experience. So if you come here, I would definitely rush. I am looking forward to even more football games, especially homecoming this week. We've been doing our floats all week, so we've been up pumping and doing all that sorts of fun stuff. So everything about here is so fun, and I would definitely recommend coming. Go Tigers!
All right. Hey everybody. I've been asked to make this video by Mrs. Kat Loftus, and I am excited to help. It sounds like it contains a lot of useful information for incoming freshmen. I'm actually in the library right now studying for some exams next week with Covey. Just trying to get stuff done. I figured I'd make this. To start, my name is Caleb Ratz, and I am a senior biological sciences major at Clemson University. When I was a freshman, I stayed at Douthit Hills dorms. I liked it. It was really good. and I got to meet a ton of people, and all the facilities were nice, but I feel like I can't give an accurate representation of how those dorms are now, just because I went through COVID year. A lot of stuff was locked, and I know the rules have changed a lot with masks and stuff. Anyway, but I do like being in college. During my time here, I've joined quite a few clubs, some pre-medical stuff. I'm in a medical fraternity, Phi Delta Epsilon, and I started my own club, the Clemson Surf Club, with my roommate, Sub Stafford, and that's grown to be huge, over 1,000 people. So that's really cool. Just started it with 6 of us in 2021. Something that makes college difficult, I would say, is there are a ton of opportunities, and if you're like me, I like participating in a lot of things. That also means that my schedule gets very full very quickly, and then I have to make time to study and get things done. I'm pre-medical and looking to go to med school next year, so building up my resume and getting some prerequisites is like pretty difficult when you have you're juggling 5 different clubs. So I would say that's what makes college difficult. For Clemson University, I would recommend participating in a lot of things because Clemson does offer a ton of things. But yeah, things that I'm looking forward to as a senior, I'm obviously looking forward to getting into medical school and kind of ending my pre-medical journey, getting started on the real meat and potatoes of my medical education. Also, I'm just looking forward to having a physical degree, getting some of my thesis work done, getting good with the honors college, graduating. Yeah, so I have some other comments for any incoming freshmen. I would really consider, if I were to go back, I would really consider your major. Initially, I was kind of deciding between engineering and the medical track, so I chose biology, very broad major, and I think it helped in a lot of ways. But I would probably, if you know what you want to do, I would specialize a bit more, and don't be afraid to change your major freshman year. Also, I would look into really deciding if you want to go to a big college like Clemson or a small college. Small colleges, you'll get a lot more personal experience, like one-on-one interactions with professors and stuff. But at big colleges, you have a lot of opportunities for clubs and organizations. And that's something I personally like. And I think it's really boosted my resume. And I think a lot of, especially for pre-meds, big colleges are better just because you have so many opportunities to choose from. And yeah, I'll close it there.
Hi, my name is Chloe Johnson. I'm a junior at Clemson University studying biological sciences. One of my favorite parts about college is being able to take lots of different classes with various topics. One of my favorite groups that I've joined at Clemson is Volunteers for Life, which is a volunteer program for Clemson Life. We mentor students with intellectual disabilities and attend activities with them. I would say one of the most difficult things about college is learning what methods of studying are best suited for yourself. I went in thinking that flashcards were the best way for me to learn, but it turns out that reading the textbook and drawing things out helps me a lot more. And I would definitely recommend Clemson as a school, especially for the science department. I'm a biological sciences major, and all of my professors and classes have been extremely helpful towards my journey. Right now, I'm definitely looking forward to pursuing my doctorate in occupational therapy, hopefully at MUSC. I'm applying right now, and I'll find out sometime next year. Overall, I would definitely recommend Clemson as a college for anyone looking for a place with a sense of community and family. Just like everyone says, everyone's very tight-knit here and always willing to help you if you need it.
Hi, my name is Catherine Varn, and I am a freshman at the University of South Carolina. I'm currently a nursing major, and the dorm that I live in is called Green Quad, and I really like it so far because I have my own room and I share a bathroom with just one other person. So what do I like about being in college? I would say I like just being in a totally, completely different environment, being around so many different people. And yes, I have joined a sorority so far. I am an 80 Pi here, but I also hope to join more clubs in the future. So what makes college difficult, at least for me, is probably time management and studying. I wasn't really a big studier in high school, but now at college, like, you have to be. So I think that was just like a big change in pace, but it's really not too bad. And yes, I would recommend my college. I really love it here so far. Being at a bigger university is definitely very fulfilling. And I guess what I am looking forward to is more football games. So yeah.
Hey y'all, I'm Elena. I'm a freshman here at Clemson. I am a biology major and I live in Young Hall, which is in the shoeboxes. Some things I've gotten involved in since coming to campus are FCA, and I'm going to be joining an indoor soccer team, which is going to be super fun. One thing that's been difficult about coming to college is definitely just the classes, making sure I stay on top of everything. The coursework is definitely a lot more than high school was, so it's definitely been an adjustment. But other than that, my time here at Clemson really has been just the best. I love it here. The people here have been awesome. The culture is just amazing. And I think I'm going to make so many great memories over the next 4 years, which I'm super excited about. Of course, I also love the football games. They are so much fun here. So I would definitely recommend Clemson to anyone who's in high school thinking about where they want to spend their next 4 years. It really is just so much fun here, and everyone is awesome. So yeah, that's a little bit about my experience here at Clemson, and go Tigers.
Hey y'all, my name's Coker Street and I'm currently a freshman at Clemson University. I live in the crib dorm, which is part of the Honors Residential College. I really like it here. It's super nice, super like pretty, and it's always clean. The only downside is it is quiet hours 24/7. So like you can't really be like mess around and get ready around like a lot of the dorms. But that also makes it really nice because when you're ready for bed, it is completely silent. I really like college. It's really nice just kind of being myself and making new friends. It's kind of like a start over. Like nobody knows you here. You're your own person. But that also is kind of like a downside because everything you do is your fault. It's your responsibility. You are your own person. You don't have your parents here to hold your hand. It's all on you, which definitely makes it a little bit more difficult. I am a part of the Sigma Kappa sorority, which is so much fun. I have like my own little group of friends there, and we have like our families, which I love. I mean, it's just so much fun to be able to go out and just do like philanthropies and get together and just hang out with all these sweet girls. I'm also part of art club here, which I'm not good at art by any means. It is just a fun way to like get together with your friends and relax, but just doodling. I go to FCA and do a few other little clubs. A lot of what I do is just go out and play volleyball on the sand courts, which is just very like, you want to take your friends, let's go play volleyball. Super fun, super chill. I definitely would recommend Clemson. I love it here. It's so fun. Everyone's so nice. The food's surprisingly pretty good. The dorms are nice. I don't have any negatives on Clemson. And I'm really just looking forward to having a great year and just continuing the watching football games and hanging out with my friends before. I can't wait for basketball season because those are always really good games.
Hello, my name is Olivia Johnson. I'm a sophomore at Princeton University and I'm currently studying molecular bio on a pre-med track, as well as also pursuing a certificate in global health policy. On campus, I'm involved in Campus Rec, where I teach 3 spring classes a week. I really enjoy doing that, as well as being an ambassador for the International Internship Program. I also I'm a merchandise chair of the Princeton Pre-Medical Society and am part of Friends of Doctors Without Borders. On campus, I've really enjoyed getting to know, so many friends from all over the place. I love going to school here. And also this time of year is just beautiful. It's the fall, and so, the foliage is gorgeous, and we're also very close to New York City, so it's fun to travel there in the fall and winter. So I'm looking forward to some trips in the coming months. I found some parts of college difficult, of course. It's a very educationally diverse school, and so we have a lot of people with different backgrounds in terms of what they've studied, but I think it also opens up a lot of doors to important conversations about, what people value and their different backgrounds from where they're from, and so learning from other people, even my peers, is a really, really cool experience. And overall, I would absolutely recommend my college. I live in Jose Feliciano Hall, which I've lived in for the past 2 years, and I've loved and appreciated being able to live there because it has AC, which not all the dorms on campus do, so I really enjoy it. I'm looking forward to fall break, which is next week. And so midterms are this week. Getting those over with will be wonderful, and hopefully getting off campus for a little bit. So yeah, I've loved my time at Princeton, and am looking forward to 2 more years after this one. Bye.
Wow, wasn't that amazing? Didn't you love that? They were just so good. Some of these students I taught a long time ago, so it brought me to tears seeing how grown and mature and how calm and focused they were on their videos. They did a great job, just a great job. So I wanted to give a shout out to these kids. I'm gonna have to read their names off. So this is not in any order. This is just the order that I wrote it down. So we had Brendan Hannon, Catherine Varn, Mara Tully, William Varn, Natalie Huntoon, Coker Street, Chloe Johnson, Covey Loftus, Anna Margaret Loftus, Elena Salvino, Caleb Ratz, Joe Phelan, Mackenzie Hayes, Mills Maring, Tyler Fico, Alex Mills, Cambry Werther, and Olivia Johnson. They did a great job. If you're their parent, you should feel good about yourself and your kids, because they are taking over the world. I hope you enjoyed this podcast, and I hope you will rate, subscribe, review either on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or Amazon Music. And I hope your college football team wins this weekend, or your pro football team. And I did even check in with the Kelsey Brothers podcast to find out what's going on there. I guess Travis is still with Taylor, who knows? But anyway, thank you for joining us on the podcast, and look forward to bringing you another great episode next week. And until then, have a great evening. Talk to you soon.